My dear brothers and sisters, clarity and certainty are things we often look for in life. Siyempre gusto natin sigurado. Gusto natin malinaw. Mahirap yung malabo at mahirap yung nag-aalangan ka, hindi ka sigurado. We want clarity, we want certainty in many aspects of our life. Kaya halimbawa, pagkatapos ng misang ito, siguro yung iba sa inyo magtatanungan, o saan tayo kakain? Alam niyo, yung tanong na yan, ang hirap sagutin. Pag nagtanong tayo, saan tayo kakain? Ang kadalasang sagot, kayo na bahala. O kaya, kahit saan. Mga sagot na walang clarity at walang certainty. Alam niyo po ba na mayroong mga creative minds na nagtayo ng restaurant na ang pangalan ay kahit saan? Kaya pag sinabi niyo, saan tayo kakain? Kahit saan. Mayroong talagang restaurant na kahit saan. Mayroong ding restaurant ang pangalan, kayo na ang bahala. Kaya kapag sinabihan ka, kayo na bahala, mayroon talaga kayong mapupuntahan. At minsan maraming nag-aaway dahil lamang sa tanong na saan tayo kakain. Kasi walang katiyakan at walang linaw ang ating mga sagot. Kahit sa ating mga kabataan, I'm sure many of you are looking for clarity and certainty. For example, in relationships. Mahirap yung relationship na walang label. Ano ba tayo? Madalas tayong magkasama, madalas tayong mag-usap, palagi tayong magkasama, napaka-sweet natin, pero walang label, walang clarity, walang certainty. And so we always look for clarity and certainty in life. Mabuti na yung malinaw at mabuti na yung sigurado. But you know, my dear brothers and sisters, Jesus in our readings this Sunday remind us that in our life of faith, there is not always clarity and certainty. Our life of faith is not built on clarity and certainty. Our life of faith is built on trust. Tiwala. In our first reading today, or in our second reading today, Abraham is given to us as a great model of faith. Abraham was requested by God to leave his hometown, his homeland, to go to a place where God would lead him. God orders Abraham to leave and go to a place that God did not say where. Sabi lang sa kanya ng Diyos, sige, umalis ka na dyan sa bayan mo at dadalhin kita sa isang bayan na para sa iyo. God did not give him a map. God did not explain to him every step of the way. God simply said, go. Mahirap yun. Pag pinaalis ka, sasabihin mo, saan ako pupunta? But God asked Abraham to trust him. Not clarity, not certainty where to go, but simply to trust him. In our first reading, we recall the night of the Passover of the Israelites, when God, through Moses, delivered them from slavery in Egypt and brought them to the desert after 400 years of being slaves in Egypt. It was a moment of uncertainty for them. Anong mangyayari sa atin pag umalis na tayo ng Egypt? Anong magiging buhay natin sa disyerto? Saan tayo pupunta? But they followed God not because things were clear, but because they trust in the living God. And in our gospel, Jesus narrates a parable about the servants awaiting their master's return. Sabi ni Jesus, yung pagbalik ng kanilang Panginoon, hindi naman nila alam kung kailan, Parang magnanakaw na hindi naman nagsasabi ng schedule kung kailan siya magnanakaw. That is why the servants should remain watchful, hopeful, and faithful because their master would arrive any time of the day or of the night. Jesus tells us through this story that life is really uncertain, that life cannot be always clear, that there are things that we do not know and there are questions without answers. We simply have to trust. My dear brothers and sisters, I'm sure in our life we have all experienced the uncertainties and the lack of clarity of our life. Siguro yung iba may karamdaman and we do not even know where our illness would bring us. Some may be discerning a job change. Lilipat ba ako o mag-stay na lang ako dito? Some may be discerning a vocation, lalong-lalo na yung mga kabataan natin. Magpapari ba ako? Magmamadri ba ako? Mag-aasawa ba ako? Or will I stay single blessed? Some may be in a moment in their life where they have to make important decisions for themselves or for their families, for their loved ones. Okay sana kung malinaw lahat. Okay sana kung malinaw ang kalooban ng Diyos. Yung bang sasabihin na sa atin ng Diyos, in full clarity, ito ang gusto kong gawin mo. Dito ka pupunta. But that is not always the case. God does not always give us the bigger picture, the whole picture. God simply gives us the light for the next step. And so we really have to have a lot of faith and trust. Because faith does not mean having all the answers. Faith is trusting the one who does. Faith is stepping into the unknown, not because the path is clear, but because the one who calls you is trustworthy. Our Blessed Virgin Mary, Our Lady of Peña Francia, when she said yes to the angel, she did not know what will happen to her life and how things will unfold. When the apostles followed Jesus, they did not know where Jesus would bring them. They simply trusted. The theme of the National Youth Day is connected to the theme of the Jubilee year, hope. And you know, hope is only possible because we know that life is uncertain and unclear. If everything is known, if everything is clear, if everything is certain, we do not need hope. Kaya ka umaasa, kasi may mga bagay na hindi pa malinaw sa iyo, na may mga hindi ka makita, mga sagot na hindi mo alam, hindi mo maalam yung mangyayari sa hinaharap. That is why we hope. And so people who have hope are people who accept the uncertainties of life. People who have hope are people always ready to trust in God. Not clarity, but hope. Not certainty, but trust. I remember when I was about to enter the seminary almost 30 years ago. Hindi pa pinapanganak itong mga to. No? Baka yung mga magulang nito, mga bata pa rin. I was in 4th year high school and everything is ready. No? Bakasyon na, no? I graduated from high school at malapit na kaming pumasok sa seminaryo. At that moment, no, a few weeks before entering the seminary, bigla akong nagkaroon ng takot at pagdududa. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, ayoko na yatang tumuloy. Kasi sabi ko, kakayanin ko ba? Tatagal ba ako sa seminaryo? Magiging pari kaya ako? I do not know. Parang ang labo-labo. Kaya sabi ko, ayoko na. So I told my parents, sabi ko, nagdadalawang isip na ako. Parang ayoko nang tumuloy sa seminaryo. Sabi ng magulang ko sa akin, sandali, linawin natin. Sabi nila, ayaw mo na ba talaga? O natatakot ka lang? And I told them, gusto ko namang maging pari. Kaya lang natatakot ako kasi marami akong hindi sigurado at hindi alam. Kasi natatakot ako na baka totoo na sa seminaryo, galunggong at gulay ang ulam araw-araw. Eh, nung pumasok naman po ako sa seminaryo, nagtatabaan kaming lahat. Natakot ako na baka sa seminaryo hindi na ako makauwi nung nakakulong na kami doon. Eh, yun naman pala, palagi naman pinapalabas yung mga seminarista. Ang dami kong takot, kaya ayoko na sana. Pero sabi ng magulang ko, tingnan mo, ayaw mo na ba? O natatakot ka lang? Kung ayaw mo nang magpari, huwag ka nang pumasok, sabi nila sa akin. Pero kung natatakot ka lang, isubukan mo muna. Kung after one day, talagang ayaw mo na, susunduin ka namin. Kung after 1 week, talagang hindi mo kaya, umuwi ka, susunduin ka namin. Just do not give up without even trying. And so I entered the seminary not with clarity, but with trust. And that was the beginning of my whole wonderful journey of seminary formation and the priesthood. Not because everything was clear, but only because of trust in God. My dear brothers and sisters, today let us not ask God to make everything clear and certain for us. That will never happen. Let us just ask God to deepen our trust in Him. One line in our responsorial psalm this Sunday says, Lord, may your mercy be on us as we place our trust in you. Take note, not certainty, not clarity, but only trust.